Yes.
They mean it's going to be a giant dome
Yes.
with greenfield around
Right.
it.
Yes. Yes. Right.
Except for the giant radiation dome.
No, I mean
it will be a
that
greenfield.
the big dome will be removed, and that's going to be a complete greenfield.
So they're going to clean up under the
Yes.
dome.
Yes. So this is my team in Ukraine. This German with glasses in the center, he's Professor Dr. Fedor Yaroshenko, the Minister of Finance. And he himself is a program manager for promoting Japan-born innovation program management for his state finance reconstruction and new economic growth. So when I'm going to visit Ukraine, he will come and inaugurate the seminar and stay for 3 hours, 4 hours. He's a professor, likes to speak. He's not just a politician, right? And lady on the left-hand side, she's Olga, 26 years old, the Master of Science in Sustainability. Remember that sustainability subject is very growing in Europe, especially in Europe. So she's very capable, speaks very good English, and manage all of us, program manager. And the professor on my right-hand side is Professor Sergei Bushev. Is #1 in former now CIS countries, very famous professor. So two of us, Sergei and I, are advisor to the finance minister. This is what we're doing. So Ukraine is performing much better. Look at that the GDP. In year 2009, GDP was minus 19 because of the very beautiful prime minister, but didn't know anything about, finance management. Yes. Now we are talking about 4.5, 5.5, and the minister told that learning Japanese system of knowledge is a good point for him to negotiate with IMF, right? He knows that Japan is the worst country in terms of state debt, right? 200% of GDP. Still, they say it's different. Japan has something that we should learn. That's what he's saying. This year, Prime Minister Yaroshenko visited Japan, and this is an official discussion between the two finance ministers. And as you know, Minister Noda is now a prime minister. So my friend Yaroshenko is very happy. So I was there as assistant advisor to the Ukrainian minister, not Japanese, not as Japanese. So this is sort of workshop that you're going to do after this. This is Tokyo workshop with Filipino business managers. They are the Kacho, section head, department head, owners of SME, small, medium-sized enterprises. They are very good. One of the top performers among my courses. We spent 2 weeks. This is the Indian executives who came to my one-day workshop, similar one. In the morning, we spent 4 hours of lectures. In the afternoon, 4 hours of workshop. They are, most of them are department managers and higher Indian state-owned corporations like Indian Oil Corporation, Gas Authority of India, blah, blah. I don't know, I'm very popular in India. They say, Tanaka-san, it's very handy for us. You are not pure Japanese. I can understand what you say. And at the same time, you know the Western world, so that's very good. We don't just want to listen to pure Japanese who sometimes are very big in what he or she is saying, right? And that's India. And this is a workshop, and I usually do a 1 hour keynote presentation. And this conference, 600 delegates. That's a very big one, and so many government officials come. So I have friends from former Secretary General of this and that ministries. This is my class in Paris, Schema Paris campus. You see, this is a real global team, right? Not only French, but African French African countries, Chinese, of course, Indian. The Japanese lady, that year, I took her on Ms. Inoue. She's senior manager of training at Sony Global Supply Chain Management because she speaks almost perfect Japanese, say English, and she's a good trainer. So she was very popular. So combined, we got 9.1 evaluation from students. And then we have students from Latin America, of course, but we never see Japanese. We have Korean students sometimes. Chinese, of course, 25% are Chinese students. China, France are very close. So there are so many Chinese students, business persons in Paris, especially students. They always ask me, you are a professor from Japan, why don't we have Japanese students? I said, I don't know. Ask my Japanese students in Japan. So that's very interesting. And this is my students at Admiral Makarov State University of Shipbuilding. Actually, that's not shipbuilding. Overall university with, say, 17,000 students in altogether 17 departments. You see, they are master students of dedicated project management programs. About 55% women. That's typical about Russia, Ukraine. So the Russian Revolution took place in 1917. From that year, equal opportunity for genders. So at all universities, including technical universities, women are half of the total number of students. I need translator because I don't speak Russian or Ukrainian. Yes, that's it. So, it's time to break. We have sign-up sheet here for a workshop. Have all of you signed up, chosen subject, and one more for you. And Professor Anegawa will join you, okay? And so the first, anyway, we are breaking out and have a casual discussion about what to do, right? And then please look at the template slide and start filling in that through discussion. Once again, management is not the job of a super person. All of you should contribute. Management is to get things done through people. All of you should contribute. But I suggest that please elect one chairperson, project manager, and we spend 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and 10 minutes question and answer for each group, report and result, starting set target at 3 o'clock. But I'm going to check the progress. So target at 3 o'clock. So you should start streamlining your result of workshop at the latest 2 o'clock, 2:30. It's okay, that's up to you.
Could you repeat the time schedule again?
Time schedule, say, 10:30. $11 o'clock. Well, talking about from the back, 3 o'clock is the target starting time of group presentation in this room. However, it may take longer than this. And today, we are originally scheduled to complete by at 6 o'clock. So you could spend more. Meanwhile, I will check the progress of each group and ask you if you are ready or not. So the 3 o'clock is the earliest time, possible time, that we stage group report about the result of your workshop, okay? This may be 3:30, 4 o'clock. But since this is Sunday, probably we wish to complete at, say, 5 o'clock, 5:30. So it is agreeable to you? Okay, then Nanagawa-san, please assign rooms for 4 groups.
Okay, and before that, from 11 o'clock, start work on template. Template number 5 plus number 5.
Number 5. Look at PM. File number 5. start with PM, not PGM. Program management will be for 23rd.
Oh, this PM workshop template project management.
Yes, I show what it looks like. And this one.
So there are a lot of the space to fill in.
Yeah, and then there are some suggestions, like guide for a project proposal, some hints, right? But actual space are given here. Here you put in somebody who are good, operator of PC, word processing. It's okay. So no style is counted as credit. So just large letter, legible, that's fine.
But still, I'm a little bit confused, so I should report to you. What shall I do? Like, in between, so I will come back to it.
Yes, yes. And I'm staying here, but travel around the rooms. And you catch me and ask questions. Whatever questions, clarification, or the meaning of the term. So basically, this is all applied. You learned yesterday. But I didn't spend much time in explaining each element. Probably you got lost. And then I repeat, explain one more time.
Okay. So there's a group, 4 groups. The Medicare, so raise the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So group number 1 over there. So that is the Medicare.
Out of this room.
Out of this room, and you have the number 1
Number one.
room is assigned. Discussion group, the small one. And fishery, you and Mr. Lamashi is over there. Is that all only 2 people?
Yes.
Okay, fishery, number 2 group, okay? And another group is quite large, Tohoku tour, raise hand. Like garage number 3.
Have you read my case description about, yes, that should be helpful.
Okay, so number 3, discussion group. And number 4 is on energy and smart and compact city. So these 2 and
Yes.
okay. And also there may be additional participants, and they are a little bit late. So, but they will join you sometime later. So that is the group assignment.
And I forgot to tell you, take lunch break basically at 1 o'clock. And duration, time for lunch break is up to you. Right? So 1 hour or 45 minutes, that's up to you. Reflecting the progress, that's project management work.
So,
小野さん、私の PC 今立ち上げますんでね。So if you find it difficult to put in things on PowerPoint slide, handwritten, chat, okay. We're going to ask Arega Sensei to reproduce that, right? So think clearly. The objective is to work together, make your project nice, and enjoy.
okay, just start.